How's everybody doing? This is Terrell, relationship therapist Sims, back with another video. Now, tonight's topic is going to be being unfaithful. Now, when I say this topic, of course, a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, well, I know a thing or two about that. My man is unfaithful, or my girl is unfaithful. Now, when I say being unfaithful, here's one thing you got to know. All because someone has been unfaithful once in a relationship does not mean that they are entirely an unfaithful person. Because see, when you're talking about being unfaithful, you got to take into consideration a lot of things that could be a factor, in that one act of unfaithfulness. Now, when I'm saying that, it's not saying make an excuse for why someone can, be unfaithful. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying that, situations happen where a person can, do an act that is unfaithful. Of course, they regret it later, but it's just at that moment, whatever they're feeling. Because emotions are, pretty much us as human beings, and it's always going to be a part of us. So, let's say, for example, to help you understand what I'm trying to say. Love. Strong emotion. Very strong emotion. Let's say you're with someone. You love them, and then let's say somehow you guys split up. You find someone else, that y'all both go separate ways. However, you guys somehow meet back up, and let's just say that at that moment when you guys are talking, there's a connection, and something happens. You guys might kiss, or whatever, And let's say if you told your boyfriend or your girlfriend, they might say, oh, you kissed this girl or this boy? Okay, you're unfaithful. I don't know if I can be with you. But certain acts, it's just, they're going to say that if you kiss this person, then obviously you feel some kind of way about them. You can argue that, and you can say that. There's no reason why you can't say that. At the same time, you just got to factor, someone can say that they're sorry, they apologize, it won't happen again. How they have strong emotions for you, the person that they are with, and they're telling the truth. They can be honest. Like, it can happen one time and not happen ever again. It was just that one time that, in the moment they slipped up, but they understand what they did. So when your boyfriend or your girlfriend might slip up, and I'm not saying that they will, but I'm talking about if there's ever a chance where your girlfriend or your boyfriend slips up, don't be so quick to say that, oh, you're unfaithful, we're not going out no more, you're not my girlfriend, you're not my boyfriend no more, we're breaking up, we're through. Don't jump the gun. Because if you know you have a good person by your side, don't let one act of unfaithfulness break up something good that you have. Really take time to talk to the person, and that all involves communication. You want to sit down with them and just figure out what you can do, or what you both can do to make your relationship better and stronger. Because you know that a lot of things that happen in a relationship that you think will break you, if you guys sit together and talk about it, it can make your relationship even stronger. Which will mean that nothing else can ever separate you guys apart. So there's a lot of people that's going to try and attack your relationship and try to get you guys to separate. And all these small things make your relationship even stronger each time. So really take that into consideration, that your relationship gets stronger throughout all of these challenges that you might go through. So when you're talking about being unfaithful, just say, this is a challenge on my relationship. Am I going to fail this test and push my girl or my man aside and say I don't want them no more because of that one time? Or am I going to pass this test, work it out to keep the man that I know has a good heart, or my woman that I know will always have my back and she's there for me, and she's real? So you got to really think about who you're going with and that person as a whole. What kind of person are they leading up to this one act of unfaithfulness? Let's say you've been with someone for years, and then they mess up one time. Are you going to break up with them? It all depends on what happens. But at the same time, it can be something extreme like sex, whatever. But it's just how you deal with it as a person who is hearing about this from your girlfriend or boyfriend, that they messed up and this happened. So if you're strong enough to take that information, and stick with the relationship, my condolences to all of you, because I mean, congrats. That takes a lot, you know. But at the same time, some people just can't deal with it, and that's understandable. But I really wanted to focus on this topic is because there's a lot of relationships that may have, an unfaithful act in them. And a lot of them end up in, the two people breaking up. Or let's say it was marriage and there was an unfaithful act and people get divorced. I'm trying to lower the amount of, separations between, divorce, or lower the amount of people that break up. Everyone's going to break up once in a while, but it all depends on what happens that makes you break up. So don't let something small break you up. But if something big, depending on how big it is, can you be even stronger throughout this whole entire situation and stick by your girl or your man's side? Or is it just too much for you that you can't bear it and you have to leave yourself out? And then, have to find yourself someone else who you're going to have to get to know all over again and spend time with. Getting to know someone is a process. It's not going to be 1, 2, 3. If you've been with someone for 8 years and you've known everything about them, getting to know someone on that level, it's not going to be easy when you have to find someone else. So I just wanted to focus on this, just to really shine a light, on decision making when there is an unfaithful act in a relationship. Not all relationships that have someone that's been unfaithful have to end. There are so many relationships that are successful right now, where some point in the past there was someone, man or the female, that was unfaithful, but they're still together today. They say, oh, he slipped up once, years ago, but because I stayed with him, look at where we are right now. Someone can be unfaithful to you, but by you staying with them, who's to say that your relationship won't get 10 times better? Y'all might have, beautiful kids and everything, have the best life that you never even thought would be possible, because maybe at one point you thought about leaving him or her. So really think about that. Think about, long term. Like I always tell in a lot of my videos, think long term, not short term. If someone's unfaithful, don't be so quick to think, at that moment I need to break up with that person. Think about the future. Your action has an effect on everything. So really think about your future. How do you feel about this person? Did you want to spend your life with this person? Don't think that because this one act of unfaithfulness happened, that everything you thought about that person is out the window. It's not. It's still there in your heart, in their heart. You just have to keep it there. And keep having faith that everything's going to get better. That when they say they're done, it won't happen again, you got to believe that. I just wanted to leave you guys with that. This is Terrell, relationship therapist Sims. If you have any comments, please put those at the bottom of this video. Please like and subscribe to my videos, as I have more and more videos coming out every 2 weeks on Tuesday at midnight. I will leave a link at the bottom of the page to my Facebook business page and many other social media sites that I use, like Instagram and Twitter, Yahoo, Skype, Gmail, just so that everyone that's watching my videos can have more than one source of a way to contact me. If you don't have Facebook, not many people get on, then you can get on my Gmail. I'm not going to give out my number, if I don't want a bunch of people that I don't know calling my phone. But if you're looking for someone that can help you out with a relationship and you need advice, I'm always here. This is what I do. Been doing it for years. I'm here to help. Time to make a change, but for me to make a change, I need your guys' help. So I'll leave you guys with that. This is Terrell, relationship therapist Sims. See you guys with the next video.